today, from MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. Giants versus Josh Allen and the Dallas Cowboys.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. On first down, Silver. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Lance. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And Lance now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5 quarterback from Wyoming. Steps away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play here for Dallas. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they sought man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing now is Allen.
No.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good job.
Cutback lane, but
is it Jack Crazy?
He's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start. At all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And it's fielded at the 34. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Now Williams running left.
Nice.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
But we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm with the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there out of the running game. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because The way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Eluding the pressure, and that is caught. Touchdown.
Plex. Plex. Plex.
A great effort there.
That way to get open, Plex.
Down now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
He was able to move around and found some vision.
We wore the jerseys from last night. If y'all can tell, I was like, they kind of clean.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Lance looking to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Good tackle.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Lance now on first down.
Good job. Who is it, Zach Brady?
The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to
run a man.
wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's a pass swung out.
Good shit.
And he maybe makes it back to the line.
Good job, Taylor.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Lance. Finding his safety valve here. That's good.
Oh, did you get it?
And
he got it.
The Giants first down as they're able to
Sure did.
down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lance to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. That last pass.
40,000. I forgot he'd been in the league for a minute.
40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
Ah, good shit. Good job, Jody St. Mark. Been quiet.
Good job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball.
What's up, Banks?
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the
Good tackle. Did he get it?
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if
Damn, we pushed him forward, man.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On first down, Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And to give this time to the tail.
Yes, sir.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge.
Okay, I'm not coming through these out here, dog.
First down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Lance going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50, 30, 20.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the How about that for a momentum swing? You have
Good job.
to go. Not only
Who
do
is
you
it?
cough
Is that Myles Garrett?
pick it up,
Oh, no, that's AI.
for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire
Good
team.
shit, AI.
Let down that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Got these Ravens next. I love the defense. Good job.
Get it again following that fumble return for
We gotta be up by 9 to get our gotta be up by 9 at halftime to get our points. We got going.
We get at the 25-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Off of play action, here's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On play action, Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll run on first down. Silver. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. Over the middle, complete. It's Webster. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rate it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Lance. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Trey Lance, 14 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. I like it. A try here for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Meanwhile, take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Damn it!
Up the long one way out but it'll be third down. A reminder, once we
Yeah, here we go. But damn, Metcalf, we could have had it the last time.
In Orlando, he'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitask.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Had to let that go quick. He was coming.
A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Way to go early.
That's a pretty quick response to that last
Had to.
touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on 3rd down. Lance, and that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Allen now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen in the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Oh!
This is incomplete.
That almost turned out to be horrible.
That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. it's Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Flushed out right.
One more, Flex. One more, Flex. Let's go, Flex.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Rookie.
And the Cowboys
Live. Getting out that line and that release. Flex.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Lance. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. Well, we get our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Monarchs who are out in front. Anthony Schwartz, a touchdown catch in that first half. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. The Chiefs seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Devontae Smith, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, shit.
Quite make it to the 25.
Yeah, they get my Eric Dickerson like going there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. Yeah, obviously people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Okay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They try the left side here with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll try the left side. Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Ah, we want you to keep working on that jump ball. That's all right. That's okay. It's all right. We want you to keep working on that jump ball.
A good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles.
No, man.
Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's
Wrong.
across the 40.
You got to bust that when you see it. You got to go. That's my bad.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On play action, Allen.
Damn!
Is incomplete.
Pressure.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play.
Good punt.
Unable to connect.
Good punt.
And And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Good job, Jack
It'll
Reed.
only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, wide open receiver, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first down, Silver.
Jack Reed, y'all over the field today, dog.
Maybe got a yard up to the 40. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps.
What's up, BB? Y'all quiet?
And you know they
Y'all
always
linebackers today, they having fun.
When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh my goodness, dog. Man, it's so trash. So he rises all the way to the first down. Out of here, man.
Scramble and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Got him.
And the Cowboys gets there this time for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
Up the field, Dion.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a
Damn! Bruh!
shake things up a little bit.
Jaworski! Yeah, that's you! You up there pissed off!
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well.
What the fuck?
Maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better
What is it,
players.
Diddy?
Maybe try and hit something.
Diddy ain't Diddy.
Things going in the
Got my green. Get in the thing. Those ditties. Come on, Holmes.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass.
Who's right here? Callahan, you should have some energy.
Come up with something here on
I might go
down.
up top. You gonna block though. You come over here this way. Can you come over that way? Nope. Callahan, you want to go straight ahead? And you go that way? Let's see what that safety do. Oh, yeah, got him.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the...
Hey, that's a penalty. You can't do that. And Josh, I need you to throw it to the right a little bit. Next time, I need you to. Oh, you kind of did, though. Yeah, I thought I did. But he almost got there. This shit, Callahan.
Harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
I guess Jaworski just said he ain't blocking today. Management.
line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Jaworski, how about you take a seat on this one, dog? Because you clearly don't want to block today, unless Madden trying to me. Come on, Madigan. At least you'll come in and try to block. Give me a block. I'm right behind you.
Again, it's Williams.
It's all right. You just trying to get out this game, dog. Damn, we only got 44 yards.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2. They're staring at a 3rd and 13.
They want me to run the stretch. All right. Let's just get out this game, man. It's McCaffrey.
20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
He's off of him.
20 behind a long
He is
time
off of
in this
him.
game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept
Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, Josh. It's all right.
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's off. Off and down.
It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Yeah.
And they're able to get this one.
Good job, Josh. You done, fam.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lance. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lance rolling to his left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Cowboys
I don't know how you broke my
bringing in an
object.
extra defensive back.
I got 87.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Huh.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
We need a pick, man. We're supposed to get a pick by shit for our goals, fam.
Back to throw. Lance. They'll try and set up the screen.
Good job, boy. Jack Reggie. Jack. Hey, bro.
Yardage on the play, back at the
Jack Reggie, you should have player of the game, the defensive player of the game, dog. You have been all over the field, son.
That's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's go. 3rd and 11.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Boom! Come off the ball!
38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
55-yard attempt. Normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Ah, you all ain't like that, my brother.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On second down, it's Williams.
Ah, you gotta slow down.
1 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
We ain't got 1,000 yet. I'm about to get it right now. You almost at 1,000?
They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
We should. Oh shit! They got the worst coming up.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Jones rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
Daniel Jones, Plaxico Bird.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon.
Mr. Beanie.
They have been impressive.
Mr. Beanie.
And they haven't let
Mr.
up
Beanie.
the fourth quarter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a
Jack
great
B.
play.
Nimble. Jack B. Nimble. Jack B. Nimble. Let's get you to that 1,000, bro. I don't know where you at.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it
Yeah.
himself.
You want a
against
TD?
the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. Sanders' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Offense for them has been...
Boy, this nigga Dave Jones that came in that
They're thinking the
He
exact
damn
same
it was like he was playing the whole
So
game.
looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And here go down. A Cowboys save.
Shit, y'all may want to take straight legs out the game.
And there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
You better pull his ass before you get hurt.
He's got to make a decision. He's taking a
You better take him out.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not.
My guy is not playing right now.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. But time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a handoff as they run left side. And some room to run now. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams.
Justin
Stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I can't. Oh my God! I just trying to get my guy 1,000 yards. I don't know what you got.
Put up the amount of points that
Justin
Houston. What are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they
Week
drop
1-6, can't wait.
They will try to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, baby! Got the Ravens! Yeah!
Brandon Gaudin alongside
Yeah!
thanks to our entire crew as well.
Yeah!
We'll talk to you next time.
Yeah. Juddy St. Market, AI ready. Sean Taylor Jr. and Trayvon Diggs ready. Baby Cheetah. Don't light his ass up. Hey, Jack Reggie was all over the field today, dog. 2nd year player. D-Lens didn't want him. Megatron, D-Lens didn't want him. Hey, let's go.
He's gonna run past this.
What that speed? That speed go up though? Agility, finesse, hit, power. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I think I'm about to release. Nah, hell nah. Fuck that. We ride with what we got, dog. We ride with what we got, dog. Yep, I got all my points. Except the interception. Damn it.
Baby cheetah, baby cheetah.
Baby cheetah, baby cheetah. I know. Hey, you know, ain't no talking. Ain't no more talking, dog. As soon as boys play that game, you know what I'm saying, we can roll. All right, Josh got 296. Damn, 3-0. All right, rushing. Did we eclipse 100? Yep, we did. With all 3. Let's see who led the receivers. DK. Callahan had a big throw, big catch. Gill had a big catch. Flax, 2 TDs. Flax had 2 TDs, man. Flax, that rookie dog. He showing up. Megatron had 1, 6'5", 224. 6'5", 221. AFC. All F cunts. All freaking cunts. All right. Eat picks. No picks. All right, man. Like it. Let's see what, I'm still in that 2, although I know I'm gonna be in that 3, and that's okay because D Wins he has an L, but I don't think he has any more user games. Because if he have another user game, he gonna lose. He's gonna lose his user game. He got the Packers, the Cards, Cowboys. Stroh ain't got shit to lose either. So Stroh might win that game. Let's see, what Stroh looking like though? I think Stroh was in the playoffs. He was. Lord, he took a string of, oh my goodness. Oh, he done lost 2 computer games. Stroh, what is going on? He got the Chiefs title, he gotta win out. He has to win out. So he is 1, 2, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6. He gotta win out. Stroh gotta win out to get in the playoffs, and that Diablo's Chargers game gonna be so damn good. I can't wait. But let me tell you, we got the toughest one, dog. We got a tough schedule, man. I said it. Ravens, all of these are away games. That was, God, that killed me. Came back, I knew we was gonna get that. We got these Ravens in Baltimore. It's gonna be cold as shit. It might be snowing. Mexico City. Can't wait for that one. He gonna try to get on Jonathan Taylor. If not, he gonna run that 4-man spread with the crossing route. He only has to select 4 players. So we'll be ready for that. That's gonna be a big game. Gonna be a close game, but remember the Alamo, Texas versus Mexico. And then the Giants. Got their last home game. Hopefully we sitting our starters. But the road to the 3 seed, man, we can only get the 3 seed. I mean, we can keep the 2 seed. Matter of fact, let's go here. Yeah. That's where we at. I said it. The road to the 3 seed, man. The road to the 3 seed. Hey, and to be honest with you, I get the 3. I'm gonna beat them. But boys really don't want to see these Falcons. These Falcons tough. That Kyler Murray, man, he been trying to bust in there, so yeah. I'm gonna get this one. So he gonna either have to play. He gonna either have to play one of these teams, the Falcons or the Seahawks. Either way.